What's up, world? Welcome back to Cancel Thoughts. It's your boy Better Days here. If you are coming of age right now in the Gen Z generation, Gen Alpha, which is going to be coming of age in the next couple of years, and even at the end of the millennial generation,
I know you're struggling.
it is a very, very tough time for you guys to be doing so right now. The economy sucks. The job market sucks. It seems like layoffs are ramping up every day now. And to add insult to injury, you guys are not only competing with each other for jobs now, you're also competing with AI for jobs. But it seems like prior generations don't really understand or even have like some real like empathy for what the world is right now. They still think that the world is the same world that they left behind. And if you just work hard enough, you'll be able to figure it out. And there's some truth to some of the stuff that they're saying, but the world has completely changed and the job market as a whole has changed. And
It's hard out here.
the video I got for you guys today is one that really hit close to home for me because I was this guy a few years ago. I had just graduated school. I had done everything that I was supposed to do. I had went to school, got the degree or whatever. I had came out and was in debt or whatever. And I was looking for work and I really couldn't find any work. And I really, really felt bad for myself. And I really, really was really downtrodden at that time. So I want to talk about it really quick because I know a lot of people are going through this right now. Before I get into it though, guys, if I by the end of this video earn you guys a subscription, do me a solid and like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out a lot, guys, and it only takes a couple of seconds. That being said, let's get right into it.
Dude, it's so hard not to feel like a failure these days. Like, I'm 23 and I'm back in college, and man, it's hard not feeling like I'm so behind. Look, I know, it's never too late to go back to college, but man, sometimes it really does feel like I was too late. Like, it doesn't help that I'm single and living at home with my parents. You know, that just compounds onto everything. Oh, and not to mention unemployed. Like, I understand that we live in a pretty much devastated economy, and this is now a new norm, but that doesn't really make me feel any better. And what stings too is that there are people my age who are finding success. And I understand comparison is the thief of joy, but man, it's hard to not compare myself. And look, I have a plan. I know for a fact my life is going to get better. Probably. But man, when you're living in the moment, it's so hard to just keep going. Because it also just feels all worthless too. You know, all the work I'm doing. Because right now I'm in like a econ class, like a beginner econ class. Dude, I'm losing my mind right now. But yeah, I guess all I can do is just keep pushing. But man, do I ever feel like a failure at times?
And a lot of what he's saying there is 100% valid. The only thing that I would disagree with him on is the fact that he's unemployed, especially with circumstances that he's in, because he's in school right now. The only real avenues for work that you have are part-time work. So you really shouldn't be struggling to find part-time work like that right now, unless you're being picky with where you want to work. I think a lot of retail places are hiring right now. A lot of low-skill work is out there and available. The problem is a lot of people don't necessarily want to do those jobs, and they think that they have some sort of choice or say in the matter, especially since they have no real skills to bring to the table whatsoever. They should just be sitting there and taking whatever they can get. So I don't necessarily agree with him on that. I do understand that for white collar work, and if you've gotten a college degree or anything like that and you want to use your degree and enter the field that you got your degree in, it's harder now than it's ever been because more and more people are graduating with those exact same degrees, as well as the fact that I mentioned earlier that you guys are competing with AI and technology for jobs right now. So I understand that. But for people like him, where you're still in school, the only avenues for you are part-time work. That's the only thing that you'll be able to do. So if you're being picky with that, I don't know what to tell you. There's no excuse for you to not have an income. You should be doing some sort of gig work if it's available in whatever region of the country that you're living in. You should be doing Uber Eats, DoorDash, whatever. You should be trying to supplement your income in any way possible that you can. You shouldn't just be sitting out there feeling sorry for yourself. With that being said, though, I want to encourage you guys to not be just downtrodden, not be too sad or slip into any kind of depression. I understand that there's some sort of period of depression that is kind of necessary for you to kind of kickstart and act as a catalyst for you to become successful. I understand that because I think it's important for a lot of us to have some level of self-awareness of where we are in the world, and that's the only thing that really propels us to do better.
However,
sitting there too long is going to be very, very deleterious to your health and your overall psyche as a whole. The thing that I will try to employ each and every one of you guys to do is start doing something. You might not even know exactly what you want to do, but just start putting one foot in front of the other and doing something. You can figure it out as you go. The one thing that you cannot do is sit there and stew in this like bad time in your life, okay? One of the things that I did, especially like 4 or 5 years ago now at this point, when I couldn't find work, was I sat there and I was depressed for a really long time. I was feeling sorry for myself, and it wasn't until I decided that I was going to start actually trying to pursue something that things started turning around for me. Now, am I saying that's going to be the exact same experience for you? No. The one thing that I can say with 100% certainty, though, is if you just sit there and feel sorry for yourself, your circumstances are not going to change
at all.
You are not just going to miraculously just, things just flipped on a dime for me while I just sat there in my house and felt sorry for myself and drank myself into depression. It's not going to happen, okay? It's really not going to happen. You need to start. It's either one day or it's day one, okay? That saying is very, very appropriate right now, okay? You're either going to start or you're going to be imagining starting, okay? Those are the only two options for you. You need to start figuring it out. I have empathy for you guys who are in these scenarios, especially if you're an immigrant like this guy is, because I am a first-generation immigrant as well. It seems like your parents don't understand whatsoever what you guys are going through right now, especially because the pressure that comes from them is that we moved to this country to give you a better life and we sacrificed everything for you and you need to be able to figure this out, especially at the age of like 23, 24, where a lot of parents start looking at you and going, hey, what's going on here? Like, they expect you to have everything figured out. They expect you to be making a 6-figure income, have gotten your master's or undergrad degree, and you should be able to not only sustain your own life, but you should be able to start contributing something to them as well. And it's just not realistic in the world that we currently live in. So I understand that, and I understand that a lot of people right now are really, really downtrodden because of pressures like that. The thing that I will implore you all to do, though, is to keep going. Feeling sorry for yourself is not going to help you. I understand the troubles that you guys are facing with AI. I understand that the job market is different. I understand that people seem like they don't understand and they're just telling you to keep doing things and you're trying and things just seemingly aren't going your way. But stopping is going to only solidify that you aren't going to get any better in your life. So I'm going to just tell you guys this, especially if you're going back to school, which is what he said that he's doing, go into science, engineering, tech, or something like that, and some sort of math related field. If you're not doing one of those 4 things right now, you are wasting your time in school. You're just incurring debt doing something that's not going to be around in a few years. And even the STEM fields that I'm talking about, a lot of them are being ravaged by AI right now as well. So some of them aren't going to be around either. But the one thing we know for certain is those other degrees are already useless, okay? So do what you got to do. Put your head down, do the work, and get to it, okay? I hope you guys figure it out. I hope you guys continue to pursue the things that you want to pursue, and I hope that your life starts turning around for the better. And I'm not even in a particularly good place right now, so I don't ever want it to seem like I'm talking down on people whatsoever. I just know that the one thing that happened for me and where the switch flipped for me was I stopped feeling sorry for myself. You will literally drink yourself into an early grave if you just sit there and stew in your inadequacy, okay? Decide what you want to do. Start pursuing that goal. Day one, not one day. Period. Okay. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about this entire scenario. And if you guys are in a predicament like this, let me know what you guys are doing and what your daily lives actually look like. Because the one thing I don't want to hear from you guys is you guys spend the bulk of your day at home. You can't be doing that and think that you're going to somehow miraculously change your circumstances. Okay. As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me on this video. You guys could have been anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I really do appreciate you. If you liked what you heard today, do me a solid and like the video, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Those things really do help out the channel a lot, guys. And if you didn't like what you heard, thanks for allowing me to occupy your time. Consider leaving a comment in the comments down below, letting me know exactly what it was that you disagreed with, and maybe we could talk about it. Either way, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for pressing play on this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.